What's good, y'all? It's your boy Bluetooth. As you can see, I got the G on the lift already. We getting prepared to do some surgery on her. Alright, so we got a control arm kit by ISR. Looking beautiful. Very pretty. I got the lockout bolt kit. These are the camber arms. This is the spring bucket delete / toe arms. And these should be my traction arms. And also got front upper control arms. I picked up all of these arms on Black Friday when they were doing a good deal. Saved me about $100, but relatively you go be dropping around, I'm gonna say $1,100 for everything. And without any further ado, we just gonna get straight into it. Everything is rusty. But yesterday, in advance, I decided to mess around with the car a little bit. And I heated everything up just to get these bolts pre-loose so I don't have to deal with too many problems. I spent like over an hour just heating it up, torching it, and breaking them loose. If you guys use the torch, this ain't gonna do anything for you. You need a big boy. You need that big boy, or find yourself a Sawzall and chop them off. Also forgot to mention, you're gonna have to drop the sway bar a little bit. Just take out the 4 bolts and let it swing down. You ain't gotta disconnect it all the way off the car. And then you should have enough room to pull out that bolt out of the camber arm. Just like so. Garbage. Now I'm about to loosen up the traction arm. When you take out the nut for the traction arm, do not lose that plate. I don't think it can come off anyway, now that I just realize it, but you're going to be reusing it. If it does come off, reuse it. We're good. Uno. And now the other side. Number 2. Now when you take your traction arm or any of your arms, you need to grab whatever's new for that location and measure it up as close as possible. So when you drive to a place for an alignment, it won't be garbage. Still won't be good, but it won't be garbage. Okay, I needed a couple minutes how to figure this out. So ISR arms, they work a little bit differently than the conventional, like, you know, got a couple nuts on this side and then a couple nuts on this side for measuring purposes. They just keep everything on one side. So you have 3 nuts. You have 3 nuts, right? This nut right here is going to be locked against this one when you first take it out. You got to separate those 2. And then this 3rd one right here is going to be jammed up against the bushing. You got to bring this one down. So you adjust everything outside part. This is adjusting, it's kind of hard to see. So this is adjusting the big rod, which is going in the tube, and then there's a smaller one going in the big tube. So adjust the middle nut for the big tube, and then lock the small one against the big one, which will lock these 2 tubes together, and then the big nut will lock the big tube to this so it don't move very well. I probably didn't explain that right or good, but good luck. Maybe another way to explain it, just in case if you guys get confused too, which I probably already made it sound confusing as hell, but there's gonna be like little crush washers right here. So if you think about it, when you're tightening it, the nut has to be squashed in between something. So over here it would be squashed in between the tube and that nut, and then there's gonna be another one in between these 2, and you squash them together, and then it'll be tight. Everything's about the same size now. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I left. So it's about the same size. It'll be good enough. I think these zip ties just hold the bushing squish, so when you pop that zip tie, just hold it just in case if it goes flying, and then put it in place and you should be good. I just finished adjusting these. Relatively the same. Now I'm gonna go take out the spring buckets and get that started and adjusted, and then we can start throwing everything back in. Hell yeah. Buckets. Hell yeah. Buckets number 2. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. Oh, it's already looking prettier. Even all around, it looks great. If you have more front camber than the rear, you can pull it off because everybody loves front camber. That shit looks great. You'll be fine. Just do that. If you're really worried about it, just do that. Or if not, rock even camber. Stop being a bitch. Make it look pretty. Stop looking at me. Alright, that's in. Other side's in. And now we gotta slap in the camber arms. These are the ones that need the lockouts, right? Yeah. I just want to see if this is gonna fit good though. Yeah, it'll fit good. Since the sway bar is in the way, you think I should flip the bolt and put it this way? Because it'll be easier to get it out without touching the sway bar. Yeah. This is gonna be up. Wait, oh shit, I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm retarded. Hold on. It's over here. Because with this up, I can still hit the nut. Yeah, I'll probably just do it like that. I'm gonna do a little switcheroo. Hopefully swapping this would make my life easier. So I don't have to take down the sway bar. I can just access the nut, push it out. Hopefully. Because in order to get this out, the whole bolt's gotta go out that way. I think that's stupid. Oh, shit. Cool. Hell yeah. It's looking nice, bro. Got some J's on my feet. Some Miley Cyrus shit, yo. The gangster Miley. That's the Miley I remember. No, I'm just kidding. I grew up on Hannah Montana, yo.
Bro, whose man's is this?
That's my mod, bro. Who needs lubrication? Stick that bitch in dry.
It is in here. I knew something was up. I saw this right here.
Pretty John there. Another Pretty John here. And now we gotta get the last one. The schlong. So now, what does this adjust? My schlong. So now,
Imagine.
if we could all adjust our own, I think we all know what size we'd have it.
What size?
3 inches. No, I'm kidding. Hey man, that's a benefit in my end. I don't know about y'all. Oh, must be millimeter Peter over here.
I would make mine like an elephant.
An elephant? So you be drinking water with that shit? When I shit, my dick touch your water. My dick touch your... You don't know that song? You've never heard that song? Dude, that thing was like popular in middle school. You don't remember that?
No. I remember the
I'm making you look gay as hell right now.
I remember the My Dick song.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one. The only lyric I can remember was my dick. That's about it.
Alright, yo, can we stop talking about
My dick.
shit that became me water?
I'm done. Hey, yo, Breezy. Sign up. There we go. That shit looking nice, bro. Hold on, let me get the... Hell yeah. And then now I just gotta tighten everything back up, and then we'll move on to the front.
Boo, fool.
Get the fuck out of here. Which one did I just do? This one. Alright, now we can start on the front. This should relatively be easy. It's just this nut, use a pickle fork, bang it out, unless if you got a hammer, you could try that. Then you got these two bolts over here, but they're long as shit, so hopefully they don't hit the spring. If they hit the spring, I may have to drop the strut, but let's pray to God I don't have to do that. And then we'll be done. Alright, put some camber in the front and look awesome. Alright, now you can see that it is day 2 because there's daylight outside, and I didn't really record last night because we ran into an issue. Let me get the flashlight. Where's the flashlight, man? This control arm was the worst of worst. It was getting stuck inside the frame. You can kind of see that everything's all heated up and all gunked up. Whole bunch of melted rubber up in there. That bolt was just not coming out, and if that became an issue, like a really bad issue, I eventually would have stripped this bolt that's inside the frame right there. That would have been terrible. But we dropped the strut just to get the bolts out. Unfortunately, the springs were too fat, so I couldn't get them out without taking the struts out. But everything's dropped, the bolts are out, so we want to get slapping with these ISR upper control arms, and we're gonna get started on there. If you're trying to get this tapered bushing off, you can either go to your local parts store to get a bushing separator, or yeah, I think it's called something like that. Or you could be like me and use a pickle fork if you really don't have anything. It should work, but we'll see. Ow. Part 2. We're good. A little scoring, but not bad. Squeeze there. Squeeze there. Get a bolt. Go crazy tight until we get everything else back in. So we'll get the other arm in, and then we'll throw the struts in. Actually, I'll sit this in here. That'll probably make it easier. Yeah, that's looking nice. Cool. That should be good enough. Seems like it's nice and seated. No movement. Alright. Just tightening up the camber adjustments, making sure that they're not loose. So when we drive around, I don't randomly get hella positive camber over time. Never mind, I still need an alignment though. Alright. Good as new. Literally. Hopefully. Alright. We're done. We can slap the wheels on and see if it looks like I have camber. That's all I want. Drift boy stuff. Alright, everything's on, wheels are on. Let's see if we get a little bit of camber. Hopefully it gives us something. Yeah, it's got some camber. Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely see the camber now. The alignment's definitely off though. Oh boy. Right? Not bad. Should we try to fit a spacer on the front? I think I might try to fit a spacer on the front.
You got them?
Alright, we got the 1-inch spacers on. We'll see how this jaw and fit. Steering wheel is relatively straight. Okay. One side is fitting a little bit better than the other. Yeah. That's about the same, but it's not terrible. See this? Got that 1-inch on.
What is upstairs? I thought someone had parked down.
and that looks sick, bro. But I need more camber eventually. But this will do for now. Alright, so we finished up. I think the car is looking pretty decent, better than what it was before. We got some front cambies with a 1-inch spacer. We got some terrible toe in the rear end, but I think it'll even out pretty good once we get in alignment, which is pretty good. And we got my boy's car over here too. We got another clean, static G35. Got some clapped out clear tails in the back. And we gotta get his other bumper back on, but this car and the blue G, and maybe if I find someone to drive this car, we'll get rollers, all 3 of them. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one.